So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I know I've been MIA, but had some emergencies. One of the ones, I think I had told you about it, was we had a roof leak and a leak in the bathroom, and there were some old ceiling cracks that needed to be fixed because they were more than an eighth of an inch wide, and it was very obvious when you come in here. And my daughter, the hoity-toity one, came in one day and she said, "When are you going to get those cracks fixed?" I said, "Oh, I don't know." She said, "What are you going to do? Just let the whole house fall down around you?" That was the look I gave her too. Anyway, 4 or 5 days before Christmas, half decorated, which my heart wasn't in it this year anyway, the decorations, we got the ceiling fixed. And I think I posted some pictures of everything in plastic. But even though everything was in plastic, when he was finished, there was a thin, fine layer of white dust or whatever just everywhere. And he had to bring a scalpel in. It was quite a job. But let me tell you something. First of all, I hope everyone had a wonderful, beautiful Christmas, and you got to spend quality time with your loved ones and your family and your friends. It's such a warm time of the year to do things for others and to share. And we need to keep that feeling, through the entire year, not just for Christmas. Now, you may hear some background noises because I don't have to do anything because I've been lightheaded and I'm stuffy and I keep having chills. Oh, and this is one of my Christmas presents, and I think this is just beautiful. I would stand up and model it, but y'all can't handle it, so I'll just sit here, okay? I did have several tables set, but not everything was kind of slightly unfinished. I didn't tie a ribbon around anything because I just didn't feel good. Part of why I probably didn't feel good is the hoity-toity daughter came over Christmas Eve and she said, "You know what, ladies?" And we said, "What?" And she said, "I'd like to go to the casino." Casino's like 45 minutes away from us. And I wanted to go, but if I had said no, that I didn't want to go, somebody was going to have to stay home with me. And I sacrificed. I sacrificed myself. So we all went, had a great time. The only one that won was the hoity-toity daughter that doesn't really like casinos. She won a little bit, but nobody else did. Excuse me. I'm still celebrating. But anyway, so I went there Christmas Eve, and then I woke up this morning. Yesterday I had a headache, and it bounced around like from here to here to here. And it didn't last long. It just moved around, And so this morning I woke up. No, before I went to bed last night, I had chills real bad. And I woke up this morning, and I had a stuffy head. And when I move around, I get a little bit lightheaded, and I have a cough. So I called my doctor, and she wanted me to come in today and do one of those drive-up tests for flu and COVID and everything. I went to the casino, so it could be anything. I could have caught anything. No, I didn't wear a mask. Really, I forgot. And my daughter just said today, she didn't remind me. She didn't say, "Mom, you're ancient. You really should have a mask on in here." But she said, "If I were you, when I walked in, I would have put a mask on." And she's right. But I didn't, So I probably picked up something there. I don't know. Let me tell you some of the things I got for Christmas. I got a can of popcorn. You know that popcorn where it has the 3 flavors? I absolutely love that. Been loving it for years. And I got two. I got one from a good friend from the radio station. And then my daughter went and got me one too. And the other daughter that came to get us, how many people my age get a little slot machine for Christmas, huh? It says a lot about me. I love it. It's a bank, of course, but I think it's all doable, and the money will come out down here. I really like it. It takes batteries, and the light comes on. I don't know what other kind of music it makes or whatever, but I'm excited about this. I'm more excited about this than I am the shower chair that I got, although I really needed the shower chair. And speaking of the shower chair, I thought of redoing the bathroom. You know, they'll upgrade it for elderly. But I love the bathroom. The bathroom has really expensive tile in it on the floor and the walls, and I'm sure they'll take it off and put something else there that's not nearly as nice. And so the shower chair works good for me. And if they want to sell the house, there's some, you know, I was a realtor for 36 years. In some areas, the area that I was in, if people walked in and the house had been retrofitted for a person that was handicapped or whatever, most of the buyers turned around and, you know, walked out. They saw the bars and stuff. It was a military town, so maybe, you know, because it was a young town, but it might be a little bit different here. Oh, and my neighbor came over. You know, you never know about people. I don't know if I told you, but when I first moved here 7-8 years ago, we moved 150 miles away from home, and so we hadn't brought everything with us, and so we didn't bring any decorations. They were still in the house in Coppers Cove, and so we didn't have any lights for our house, the exterior lights. So the neighbor across the street turned her starry light things on our house so that we had lights dancing all around. And I was insulted, you know, and I wanted to go over there and say something. And the kid said, "Don't do that, Mom." And I said, "Well, how does she know that it's not my religion or something? Maybe, you know, ask me. Don't just put the..." Anyway, she came over the other day and she brought a little rum cake that's very good. And we sat and we talked, and I really liked her. I really liked her. So sometimes, you know, you got to give people a chance. I mean, she thought she was doing good, so she didn't mean any harm, but I took it the wrong way. One day I'll tell you how I really took it, but I just thought she was like being kind of snooty, but she wasn't. So anyway. Oh, and I'm drinking a little bit of wine today, and it's warming me up, and I have coughed up a lot of phlegm earlier. I can't do a hot toddy. I can't do bourbon and any of that stuff. But anyway, my daughter drinks white wine, so she gave me a little bit. So, and my other daughter, my oldest daughter, Dee Dee, I have two daughters named Dee Dee. That's a whole nother story, and I'll have to tell you about that. And no, I wasn't drinking when I named them. Kind of a funny story. But she brought me a microphone. I don't know if y'all have been able to hear me good or not, but I think this is so cool. So I can look real professional. I'm gonna put my microphone right here. Hello, this is Patsy B. And I don't have any hauls. I'm hauled out. I did most of my shopping from QVC and from Amazon. Worked out really well for me. And I didn't show a whole lot of things because I got things in dribbles, you know, a few packages here, a few there. But I would like to go and get some of the sales, but I don't know when. We have to go on a trip to Houston this weekend for my good friend's 75th birthday party, but I'm not going to go if anything comes back positive or if I'm still coughing and my head's stuffy and so forth. So, oh, have y'all heard about Apple? I don't really understand all of it, so if anybody can explain it to me, please explain it to me. But I understand that if you have any Apple Watches in a box that you haven't opened, don't. Just keep them. They're obviously going to be worth some money one day. They're in a patent dispute with somebody. And so the new ones, I think it's the Apple Watch 9 is going to be taken off the market altogether. So I would imagine if you have one of those and it's, you know, you just bought it and put it in a drawer and didn't open it, don't. Just keep it. I mean, you're going to see the price of those things go up. And if they don't go up a whole lot in your lifetime, in your grandkids' lifetime, they will. So hold on to that and do some research on it. And then I saw something, I saw something where they said they saw a cat in space. Oh God. My nose feels a little crusty. And my daughter will really, really get me if my nose is not clean. But it's really been running. No, not running like you can run out and catch it, but you know what I'm talking about, running. Anyway. What else did I have? Oh, yeah. And another daughter, Teresa, she's the one that got me, she's very practical. She's the one that got me the shower chair, but she also got me some lottery tickets, and I haven't checked them. So if I check them and I've won, I was going to give her, you know, some money anyway, but do I have to give her half because she bought me the tickets? I don't know. And Dee Dee, she gave me the microphone and the popcorn and something else. And she gave me money because she knows I like money. And then she said today, I feel like going back to the casino. Well, I don't, but anyway. I promise I'm going to do better this year. I mean, my channel is called This and That, so even if I don't have any hauls or nothing earth-shaking to talk to you about, I can talk to you about this and that. I went to see our cozy little abode, and her decorations were so nice, and I just felt comfortable looking at it, and I felt like I could go and sit down and have a cup of cocoa with her. Some of these decorations and some of the people that did the decorating, it's just beautiful, but I couldn't see myself in a lot of them because it was very high end, and I think I'm a little homey or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm not talking about anybody, but everything was beautiful. But yeah, it was very expensive, rich looking, or whatever. Anyway, I am done for the day. Thank you for dropping in. I hope you enjoyed talking with me. And I guess that's all. The only other thing I was going to say is I read something where they saw a cat in space, and I got really, how in the world is a cat? Well, I read it wrong. It's something about them projecting a cat like so many thousands of miles, millions of miles in space, and the image came back. I really thought they were on Saturn and saw a cat just running around. So that's why you got to get all your facts together before you start repeating stuff. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna go, and like I said, I will be back. So look out for me. Bye. Be blessed.